How's everyone doing today? I have a very special episode. I'm gonna prove without a shadow of a doubt that Trisha Paytas is I want to say greatest YouTuber of all time, but I think greatest human being of all time would be a little more accurate. She's uploaded a video today that I gotta watch it with you guys step by step to paint the picture of how absolutely amazing Trisha Paytas really is. If you guys don't agree by the end of this episode, I don't know, dislike this video and leave terrible comments, because I'm that convinced that you guys are gonna love this. I'm convinced by the end of this episode you will be the biggest Trisha Paytas stan. Bigger than me even. Bigger than even myself. So if you guys are ready to stan a skinny legend, stan a pure and skinny queen, let's get into this fucking amazing video. I just gotta pause the background music. Don't leave a terrible comment yet. You have to watch. You guys are gonna like flip your lids when you see this Trisha Paytas video. So she's been a part of so much drama this week, right? Basically her entire life she's been a part of so much drama. She had maybe a year, or I don't know, she had a stretch on YouTube where she was like in an Eminem music video. She was on Ellen. She was a beloved character, hands down. And then she started getting a little wacky, a little wild. This is her newest video, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm going to hit that play button. We can just get right into it. The video is titled, Woman Gets Fat Shamed at the Gym, and You Won't Believe What Happens Next. Okay? And I'll be honest with you, I haven't watched this entire video. I got like a minute into it, and I was like, this is the most beautiful thing anybody's ever created on the internet. Okay? It's that good. After a minute, I don't know whether I'll be held accountable for my own actions or not. It could absolutely, I could break down and cry. Let's just get into this beginning. Woman gets fat shamed at the gym, and you won't believe what happens next.
I don't even know what to do in this gym.
Come on, baby. You have to work out.
Don't you?
Am I the only one? Am I the only one that enjoys this? Okay, we're gonna cut back. We're gonna cut back, and we're gonna watch this first 8 seconds again. I don't know if I'll be able to make it through this video. This is easily like, I don't know who she made this for, but I know that it was made for me. Like in her mind, she didn't make it for me, but in my mind, this is mine. Watch this again. So, woman gets fat shamed at the gym. Now, her gym, I'm not going to say this is a home gym, okay? I'm not going to say this is her home gym. I'm not going to say that the giant purple letters under the television that spell out Trisha indicates that she belongs here any more than she belongs at any other gym, okay? This is so cute.
I don't even know what to do in this gym.
Come on, baby. You have to work out.
Don't you love me as I am?
I do love you, but if you just don't be so lazy.
Okay, well, I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, but you gotta put in the work.
I don't even know where to start.
The acting is so good. It's so good. Moses, I want to give him a freaking whatever award. I don't know, an Independent Spirit Award. I think that's the breakout actors love to get that award. Trisha, just give her a freaking European Oscar. She's earned it.
You see that treadmill? You go there, push the green button, you start.
Okay.
Hey, not here.
Not here. No kisses here. Look at the way her gunt is hanging out, right? Look at that gunt. She dressed this way specifically to let that belly hang. I am so proud of Trisha Paytas. I wouldn't do that. I've got balls and I always tuck my gunt. I'm not as confident with myself as Trisha Paytas is. He gives her these little weights. And she does like he's like, here, take these weights and set them on the counter. She gets on the treadmill. All right. This is about where I lost my shit and was like, okay, we're going to just go live with this. We're just going to have to go live with this. She is on the treadmill. Watch closely, all right? I don't think that she was able to do her own stunts, so they couldn't use like a legitimate treadmill. I think they green screened her into a gym with a treadmill. I don't even think she's on an actual treadmill. Watch the way she walks.
Oh my god, you're going so slow.
What are you doing? I can't go that fast.
You need this. I'm pushing you.
No, babe, really, I can't go that fast.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We gotta, you see, he almost killed her, but he's pushing her because he loves her. He almost killed her. Watch her die again.
No, babe, really, I can't go that fast. Ow, my arm, it really hurts.
Come on.
Ow, what the heck? I think it's broken.
Come on, you gotta get up.
I really can't move.
Please cover your butt. This thing is so huge, they can see it all the way from the banana bar.
No, something is seriously wrong. Hey, what are you doing?
People are taking pictures and laughing.
People are taking pictures and laughing. Cover your butt. It's so big. Cover your butt. Cover it. Cover your butt. It's so big. Dude. This is high art.
No, something is seriously wrong. Hey, what are you doing?
People are taking pictures and laughing. I'm just trying to protect you.
Can you at least call an ambulance?
Something suddenly came up at work. You call. I gotta go.
Could you at least call an ambulance? Something suddenly came up at work. You call. I'll go. Now, I don't know if you guys fancy yourselves writers, but when you write yourself into a story like this, I have no idea what the payoff is going to be. It does feel like a really long porn intro, doesn't it? It's like, I got to go. And then once he leave and the neighbor walks by, like Tyrone Biggums is digging through a garbage can. And he's like, hey, you got any crack? And he looks at Trisha's butt. And he's like, oh, you got some big old crack. And he just does like powder brumskis into her tuchus. Like that would be hilarious. But I don't know. Where's it go from here? You call, I got to go. And he leaves her dead on the damn, what do you call these? Trampoline? No. What are these called? Whatever this elliptical machine is, I don't know what these are called. Walker doos or something. Anyways, he leaves her lying dead on the walker do. Tells her to call the ambulance because something came up at work. It's so funny.
And squat, and squat, and squat.
Okay, so we go from her dead on the walker do, and now what is this scene 2? Is this scene 2? Oh, a treadmill. Yeah, that's what that is, a treadmill. I've heard of those. And now we cut to scene 2. What's she doing in this yard? This is like is this an actual exercise thing that she has around her legs, or did she just bowl some neon blue leotards down around her knobby knees to do the stretches with? Let's watch this though. This is a beautiful house. Look at that fountain in the far back there. You guys see that fountain? Like Buddha. Is it Buddha? I can't tell who's in the damn fountain. Beautiful.
And squat to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left. Good job. That's right. These big booty bands will get you your big booty in no time. But remember, my bands are only half the battle. You need to have good nutrition, good sleep, and a milkshake once in a while. Booties come in all shapes and sizes, and they're all beautiful. Love.
Does Trish have workout videos? Does she sell workout videos? She's good at this. Like, this would probably be like a low impact line of workout videos where you just move your knees apart. Like, she probably moved her knees apart less in this video than she does during one session of doing a sex. And that's all she needs to do. Literally all she needs to do to sell these workout videos, and then just stand there and tell the world she said, drink a milkshake. She said, drink a milkshake. That should be a Trish Paytas workout video. I would pirate that.
Have good nutrition, good sleep, and a milkshake once in a while. Booties come in all shapes and sizes, and they're all beautiful. Love yourself before you can love anyone else. See you guys next class.
I can't tell if it's the design on her workout attire or if she had like a gnarly mammal toe going there for a second. There's just so much going on with Trish. Her body is a wonderland. This is fantastic.
Fatty Wilson?
Hold on, we got to cue up Moses here one more time. That opening line.
Fatty Wilson? Oh, sorry. Sally Wilson?
Hey, Greg.
Sorry about that. Just slipped out.
It's okay. It's kind of my thing now.
You're
I wonder why his character's name is Greg. Why do you think she named the fat shaming guy Greg?
slipped out.
It's okay. It's kind of my thing now.
You're the inventor of Fatty Baddy Fitness? Wow. I've been trying to get my girlfriend to go there forever. I want her to have the same booties like you guys have in the infomercials.
Why don't you just be encouraging of her, of who she is?
Oh my God. Wow.
Oh, Fatty Wilson. Oh, I'm sorry, Sally Wilson. You are Sally Wilson of Fatty Baddy Fitness? I'm always trying to get my girlfriend to have a butt like yours. And then she nonchalantly drops her little leotard stretcher thing. What do you guys say that was? The little blue thing? What did you say she was working out with? You called it a treadmill or something? She just drops it on the ground to do the butt shot. She goes down. I missed something here. I got to point out for you guys. I right when she goes down for it, I missed it. Watch this.
Encouraging of her, of who she is.
Oh
Cakes.
My God. Wow. That booty looks very different from what I remember. Did you get a BBL?
No, Greg.
Did you get a BBL? For those of you that don't know, a BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. I know that, but I don't know the word for treadmill.
It's the same size it was last year when you dumped me for not fitting in at the rides at Never Everland.
You dumped me for not fitting in the rides at Never Everland? This is so good. This is so freaking good. Like, I want to subscribe to this. Netflix should give Trish and Moses their own show. I will watch that every day.
I can't with you.
You drive a Rolls Royce now?
Yeah, I need a fat car for my fat butt.
You drive a Rolls Royce now? Yeah, I need a fat car for my fat butt. This is porn for like anybody who's ever been dumped for having a gigantic ass. This is virtue porn, and I obviously love it because I've been dumped for having a gigantic ass. It's so good. Go back to this little tootie. Yeah, I need a fat car for my fat butt.
Now?
Yeah, I need a fat car for my fat butt.
Come on. Hey, maybe we should try again. What do you say? Like, get back together. I missed you.
Ding. What did you say your girl?
Can we go back? Can we go back and just watch this? I don't think that her phone actually made a ding. I think that they superimposed that ding in, because like I know that phone model, and that phone model ding sounds nothing like that. Listen and tell me if you think this ding was CGI'd in after the fact, in post.
Like, get back together. I missed you.
Ding. Ding.
I missed you.
Ding. What did you say your girlfriend's name was?
Alina? Why?
Looks like Alina just DM'd me for some private lessons.
Oh, well, don't tell her anything.
Don't worry, Greg. I'm not in the business of ruining lives, but building them up. I'm gonna give Alina the juiciest, ripest peach, and her confidence is gonna skyrocket. She's gonna leave you.
I don't know. She can never feel those leggings the way you do. We should really get back together, you know?
Ding. Ah.
I love that, like, Moses has pretty much been off camera this entire time. He'll show up here and there. But now that Trish has, like, no friends anywhere, Moses is there for her. He's like, you know what? I've been somewhat of an award-winning actor myself. Yes, I hid in the shadows for a long time because I am a humble man. But no, my skinny queen, I will be your co-star. I will be the Denzel Washington to your Julia Roberts, and we will go down in the history of cinematic glory together in this episode of Woman Gets Fat Shamed at the Gym, and you won't believe what happens next. This is so fucking good. Bing.
It's like Alina's hitting me up more than you these days, Greg.
Maybe there's a chance you'll give me like one-on-one lessons, you know, the fatty, booty, baddie class thing.
You know, I have a better idea, Greg. You do it. Something suddenly came up in work, and I have to go.
Okay. So the first scene, she does a Chumbawamba pratfall face down into the treadmill while CGI running, because the thing wasn't even going. Like she wasn't even really on a treadmill. It was across the world. Green screened in. She's running, she falls, and he hands her his phone. And says, something came up. Call the ambulance yourself. I have to go to work. Fast forward, she became a fatty booty baddie, okay? And she's got a pink Rolls Royce, or purple, or whatever the hell this is. You know I'm simping for the ding. The ding was fire. The ding was absolute fire. And now this is him being turned down by her. And what does she do? She hands him back his phone that he left her with to call the ambulance when he went to go do something for work. This is the same exact phone he handed her in the last scene. This is what we call continuity, folks. This is the brilliance of a top-tier filmmaker. Some of the greatest movies of all time that you loved and adored have continuity errors. And right here, right now, 2 years later, he's getting his phone back from her. And she's hitting him with that, I have work things to do myself. Okay. There's about a minute and a half left of this, if that. I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is I'm here for it.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another Trish Talks. I encourage you to share this video and send it to help educate.
There's definitely a mammal toe down there. I thought it was just shadowing. This is why I have to wear baggy jeans. Because you don't want to see my lump and dumplings in the front of my underwears when I walk around with tidy whities or something. But I guess it's okay for women. I don't know.
Your fellow person, because only we as a humanity can grow if we educate each other. Ignorance is bliss, but ignorance is also taught. Let's teach it to be the opposite of ignorance. Let's teach it to be forever wonderful. Fat shaming is not cool. It's 2021, and you can't tell how healthy a person is just by looking at them. If you're dating someone that you don't find their body attractive, don't tell them, don't shame them. Fat shaming does not work.
Okay. I'm going to run this back. Because we got to listen to this. I'm sorry. Gabe's Escape TV.
Gabe's Escape TV funded $5. I'm the type to pick a fight with Phoenix Jones and eat his bones. Fire.
Fire. Thank you, brother. Cheers, Gabes. Yeah. We're going to go back and we're going to watch this from the jump because this is actually fire. This is beautiful. I didn't realize this was a self-help video. But this is the type of shit you should really take to heart, okay? I stand a skinny legend, Trisha Paytas, and she's bringing you the true details.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another Trish Talks. I encourage you to share this video and send it to help educate your fellow person, because only we as a humanity can grow if we educate each other. Ignorance is bliss, but ignorance is also taught.
Ignorance is bliss, but ignorance is also taught. Let's teach it to be the opposite of ignorance. Normally, when you teach, you're teaching the opposite of ignorance. Normally. But that means, and this is the genius of Trish.
Royal donated $5. Looks like I need a Brazilian butt lift. Thanks for that, LMAO.
Get yourself a BBL. This is the brilliance of Trisha Paytas, right? Everybody expects you to teach the opposite of ignorance. And that means ignorance goes unchecked all the time. The teaching of ignorance is consistently unchecked. So now we attack the opposite of ignorance. And we teach the positive of the opposite of ignorance now. Don't fat shame.
Let's teach it to be the opposite of ignorance. Let's teach it to be forever wonderful.
I didn't realize the opposite of ignorance was forever wonderful, but it makes sense. Again, big brain Trisha Paytas, giving those facts. Fat shaming is not cool.
Fat shaming is not cool. It's 2021, and you can't tell how healthy a person is just by looking at them. If you're dating someone that you don't find their body attractive, don't tell them, don't shame them. Fat shaming does not work. Yes, it can embarrass somebody, but ultimately they're not going to be healthy just because you're telling them to. All bodies are beautiful. Your body is beautiful. The most beautiful thing is being healthy. And if you're with a guy, a girl, or a non-binary that tells you anything other, you leave them before they can leave you. Remember, happiness comes from within, and that's the most important thing. Our health here at Trish Talks is the most important, but also feeling good in your own body. We're all on our own journey. Lose weight, gain weight, love yourself first, and that'll show the respect to the world. Respect yourself, others will respect you too. That's been today's Trish Talk. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's spread the word for body positivity. Skinny, fat, in between, we're all beautiful. Love each other, love yourself, and let's not be mean to people. It's not cool. It's 2021. What are we, bullies? Love yourself. Thanks,
what
guys.
Are we, bullies? That was cute. That was beautiful.
Thanks, guys.
Love yourself.
Bullies? Love yourself. Thanks, guys.
I'm going to try and pause it on the goddamn hand heart.
It's not cool. It's 2021. What are we, bullies? Love yourself.
That's not really a hand heart. It just looks like she's holding an invisible Chipotle burrito. But I imagine that's the best pause job I'm going to get. Love yourself. Thanks, guys. What are we, bullies? We're not bullies. Oh, my God. Trish is like literally, I think, the greatest YouTuber of all time. Like, people feed on that drama, right? That's what the T channels is. That's what the commentary communities are. That's what TMZ is, the celebrity gossip drama, all that. People feed on that. Pigs. They're pigs for it. And Trish is the trough. And when a pig goes to the trough, you know what the pig does? It doesn't complain. It scarfs it up. Sure, it might who knows? Maybe that snorting is complaining. When it snarfs up the trough. Maybe that's complaining. I don't know. Maybe when everybody complains about Trish, it's just, to me, it sounds like they still come to the trough and they still eat whatever slop is inside of it. This is beautiful. This is the message we all should listen to. I saw her trending on Twitter today. And everybody was so mad at her. But Trish isn't the pig. Trish is the trough delivering the slop to all the pigs that can't stop eating it up. Like, you could just ignore Trish and live your life, but you don't want to. You don't want to. Here, let's get this. Let's get this straight, okay? Okay? Where the fuck is it? Come on, Papa, where did it go? All right. You know, I have an idea.
I missed you.
I have a bright idea.
Ding.
Just stop watching Trish. People want to watch Trish because she delivers. I think that she's like an Andy Kaufman level genius. Wasn't she in the Guinness Book of World Records for fastest talker? Maybe she wasn't in the record books, but she was like traveling the circuits. She was like on all the stupid little daytime TV shows as the fastest talker. You don't talk that fast without being able to think that fast. Let me see. I think maybe she did it on Ellen or something. Watch this. Watch this, man. Look at this. I'm exposing the business right now.
Want to play it back? Okay. We're in there. Hold, let's see. It's got goose keys.
So she's on Ellen. And Ellen's like, oh, you got a hidden talent? What do? Do you fart standing up? She's like, that's not hidden. Everybody does that, Ellen. And she cracks one off. Cakes. She don't care. And then watch this. Watch this. She gets Ellen's book. They come and bring her Ellen's book.
Oh, there's my book right
Watch
there.
how impressive this
My
is.
book.
Watch how impressive she is here.
All right, should I hold this for you? Oh, you're mic'd. Okay.
She's mic'd, Ellen. Ellen, I know you're professional, and it's hard to keep your shit together when you're standing next to an actual God. I didn't believe in God until now, and I know God. He is Trisha Paytas.
Okay, great.
All right.
Okay.
Stepping on a spider has to be the scariest thing in the world.
First line, not impressive. Stepping on a spider has to be the scariest line in the world. Ellen wrote this. Did they just pick a random page? Did Trish practice this random page? This page is not random. Did she practice this? Watch her go into hyperspeed.
Actually, do you know what would be scarier if after putting on the one shoe, I recklessly put my foot in the other one and discovered that I was teaming with hundreds of spiders. All the babies were in there. Hold, let's see. It's got goose geese, school of fish. What is group of spiders called? Oh, no, I remember a whole circle of spiders. That'd be the scariest thing ever. Unless you're camping out in the woods or not even camping or even in the woods. You're sleeping in your backyard. I don't know. Maybe you like the great outdoors, but you just want to come home and get a fight with people. Okay,
Trisha Paytas is a super hyper genius, okay? And she looks at everybody else the way the rabbits look at the turtles. You know, the rabbit and the hare, the turtle goes so slow. And the rabbit's like, fuck you, and it runs everywhere. Or spins around in circles. Trish is that rabbit. And we're not impressed because we're the turtles. We're living slow and steady, and yeah, we win the race. So we don't value her crash and burn mentality. We are missing the true excellence of Trisha Paytas. I firmly believe she is the greatest mind of our time. She could probably go toe-to-toe any generation. Put her up with Socrates. She'd run circles around him. Socrates would be baffled. Cleopatra. Trish would be the queen of the Nile. It's absolutely been hiding in plain sight. And because we're the turtles, we're just doing our slow and steady, and we're all going to win the race because we play by the rules. If Trish were to slow down and try and do it the way that we expect her to, her and everything that makes her special would burn out. We live in a world full of turtles. We know the way of the turtle. We don't respect the hare, the rabbit, because we know the tortoise wins. We know. That's why we're the tortoise. But we can't live our lives the way we believe is right and then judge somebody else for living a rabbit's life because they're not living a turtle's life? Is that fair? Is that fair? But do dogs have brains? And that's the genius of Trish Paytas. She's blonde. I swear to God, if you've seen her nudes, her boob job looks like it looks like it's it looks like it's seen some shit, right? Like it got deployed somewhere and came back with shrapnel in the nipples. They look like they look like she's got a pair of survivors on her chest, you know what I'm saying? And she has enough money to fix that. She has enough money to fix all of that. And she doesn't because she knows she don't want turtle titties. She got rabbit breasts, man. Why does she need turtle shells on her chest when she could have a couple of Playboy bunnies surviving the Manson murders? Come on. She trended on YouTube for posting a picture of her bare anus. And it had a speckle, a piece of a shrapnel piece of toilet paper stuck in it. I know some people who wouldn't be considered the smartest people in the world. And they won't upload their photos without sitting there for an hour and a half taking out all the imperfections. Trisha's rabbit mind, her rapid fire rabbit brain, either didn't have enough time to slow down and see that toilet paper, or she knew that that was just the bait on the hook. The toilet paper was the bait, the hook was her anus, and the entire world would talk about it, as they did, and still do. We're talking about it literally right now, and I'm talking about it right now because it's been brought up multiple times to me this past week. Imagine if you could have that much impact on people's lives with not even a whole roll of toilet paper. It was but a dingleberry speck hanging inside of her. Well, to the side of her insides. For some reason, I remember the picture clearly in my mind, but it could not be how I remember it because I only looked at it for like 3 seconds and was like, what? No! Why? And then as I thought about it, I was like, how? And then beyond that, I was like, why not? It was effective. It was highly effective. Trisha Paytas is highly effective. If you are the pigs and you're looking for slop in a trough, and there's multiple troughs for you to run to, why do you run to Trisha Paytas' trough so often? Because you know that slop is going to be here. It might not even be your favorite slop, but you know she's going to pour it in the trough. You know it's going to be there. She's not going to change. She's probably actually is just God. Maybe just a God. She's obviously a superhuman, right? Like the way she talks, the way she saved, like she's the hero in the story. She's out here combating fat shaming in 2021. Beautiful. Slop is going to feed the haters. All publicity is good publicity. It's not even just publicity with Trish. This is her content. Her content, part of her content, doesn't just fuel her content. It fuels all the communities that build up around her. People who are making at least their rent, probably paying off car payments, talking about what a horrible person Trisha Paytas is. She's an economy. There's a Trish Paytas economy. Everything she does puts food on people's tables. Look at this Eminem video with Trish Paytas in it. This was like 2009. This is 2009, okay? Let's go back to 2009. Trish Paytas was in a freaking Eminem music video. Was she parodying Jessica Simpson here? With Tony Romo or whatever? That's what this is, right? This is the parody. 2009. I think this is before she was even on Ellen. And she was already making these moves. There's a reason that H3H3 wanted to do frenemies with her. Not because she's easy to work with. There's probably a reason she's not doing more amazing things in the industry. Because she's not easy to work with. But you know what else isn't easy to work with? Hot and molten gold. You know what happens when you work with hot and molten gold? You create beautiful pieces of 24 karat artworks. Trisha's hot molten gold, and people don't know how to handle it correctly. And they get mad at the gold when they burn their hands, when it melds against their skin because they were improperly handling this molten gold. She's content, 100,000%. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm sick. Everybody thinks that I have some sort of like attraction to Trisha Paytas. No, it's not. It's not an attraction to Trisha Paytas. This is a rare commodity that you have here. You have somebody who represents the duality of man, who represents at least 6 of the 7 deadly sins, right? I think maybe 5 of the 7. I don't know if I see a lot of envy in Trisha Paytas. I think that's one of the sins she might be voided of. I think she has some wrath in her. Like going on that podcast with Keem. Everybody says, you know, it's her right to pursue free speech, right? And that's just an easy cop-out, probably to fuck with people who are mad at her. But that was a vengeful thing, and it was a vengeful for a reason. Because she felt like she was done wrong by H3H3. And then H3H3's mom sends, did she send Moses or she send her a text? Where she's like, this better not cause Hila to have a miscarriage. I would blame you forever. And it's like, hold up. Does Keemstar have that much influence over your family that you could blame Trish Paytas going on a podcast with him for the death of an unborn child? That is sick on so many levels. Like, just saying it, right? Just saying it. Obviously thinking it, you might think that because you think the absolute worst when you're a parent-to-be or a parent. You think of the worst case scenarios because you don't know how you would prepare for them if they were to happen, you know? And you would initially want to blame outside sources for things that maybe you could have had more control over yourself. Like if Keemstar has that much effect on your life that you're worried Trish Paytas doing a podcast with him will kill your unborn child, if that's really a worry in your head, you should distance yourself from Keemstar. You should ignore him. You should focus on the fact that you have an awesome podcast with millions of viewers. You're making millions of dollars and you're making a family. But no, instead, your mom is going to call somebody and tell them that they're going to be responsible for a potential death. Was the text from a while ago? Because the text seemed to be in response to him going on the podcast, right? She is pregnant again. Hila's having their second child right now. Am I the only H3H3 fan here? Am I the only one that follows this? Hila did not lose the baby. Ethan's mom texted Moses saying if Hila loses this baby because of the stress that Trish going on Keemstar's podcast would cause, that she's not going to forgive them forever. This text was months ago. Well, I didn't know that. It just got brought up with the Keem shit. It just got brought up recently. It was when they thought it was triplets. So am I the only one that doesn't follow H3H3 very closely? Well, either way, to blame somebody for a miscarriage that hasn't even happened yet, It's kind of vile, right? Like having those thoughts and thinking this stress could lead. Like if you feel like Gila is under so much stress that she could lose her babies, you got to get her out of the picture. Maybe that's why she left for a while. Didn't she take a break a couple months ago? But yeah, putting that on somebody is vile. And I think even Ethan on his podcast, when he brought it up with his mom, he's like, yeah, you know, I know what you were doing for me, but even he, I think, didn't think it was the right thing to do. We need a Billy podcast daily. Maybe if I keep having content like this beautiful Trisha Paytas content, I'll go daily. Ow. I'm going to grab a water really quick. I'm going to go and get a water. Everyone was thinking it, but she's the one that said it. If you're thinking it, that's one thing, but saying it to somebody before it even happens it's messed up. Putting that on somebody, like even if it happened in the moment, I would understand and say, God, you know, you said some things, but you just lost a baby. I understand what they're saying, but to just put that on there just because you're thinking it, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Oh. I'm getting some water now. Hey. So I lied about getting water. Well, technically I didn't lie. I have water. But I also got a Virgil's Zero Sugar Vanilla Cream Sody Pop. What's that? What's that? Uh-oh. A wild chipotle appears. I got the cracked stove move music. About to move it. Chipotle on the desk. I'ma lose it. Let me get it. I brought nobody a drink but myself. Hila is H3H3's wife, Ethan and Hila. Like, if you're going through so much stress that you're worried you're gonna lose your baby, you gotta just remove yourself from that situation, right? You can't blame somebody for that. It's just kind of disrespectful, I think, and mean. But that being said, it's fun to be disrespectful and mean to Trisha Paytas because she's a rabbit and we're turtles. We live the turtle life. We go slow and steady and we win the race. Right? Let's crack open this little tootie, see what it looks like. This is a salad. I've got this is a green Tabasco. Oh. Go to Chipotle. Got some zero sugar cream soda. It's good. Does the green sauce look orange? It's their verde sauce. It shouldn't look orange. Yeah, Chipotle's not a sponsor. Sadly. I wish they paid. They need to pay me to eat Chipotle so I can afford to eat Chipotle every day. Right now, I'm like 2 to 3 times a week tops. This is my second Chipotle this week. I usually drink iced tea with my Chipotle. And that reminds me, I have some iced tea as well. That's that good stuff right there. There's a Burger King by my mom's house. I went there just to get iced tea because there was a drive-thru. And then I went to Chipotle, and I usually get the iced tea from Chipotle, but I already had an iced tea from Burger King. So I was like, I'll just get my salad and drink my Burger King iced tea, and it's a little different than the Chipotle iced tea. The Chipotle iced tea has a little more of a black tea flavoring to it, a little stronger. Still good. So when I go to Chipotle, I get a salad bowl. I get the lettuce. I get fajitas. This says pico de gallo on it. It's got the grilled chicken. It's got the Chipotle cheese, guacamole, and then I have them put more lettuce on it so the lid doesn't have the guacamole stuck to the lid. The lettuce acts as like a diaper buffer for the guacamole. The lettuce becomes like a piss pad.
Royal donated $5. Hashtag Chipotle sponsor Bill Fridge.
Let me get that Chipotle sponsor one time, please. I think I might try some water this time. I've had my Chipotle with my cream soda. I've had my Chipotle with my iced tea. I'm going to have a bite with my water. I really like to drink with each bite. I don't know if that's appropriate or not. What do you guys think about that? Becomes like a food lubricant for me. I think the first week that I go into keto, I don't get headaches as bad as I would get like loose BMs. I love how I'm talking about Chipotle and like loose BMs and piss pads and stuff. Oops. This is my regular order from Chipotle. It's 575 calories. If you go by the calorie allotment that Chipotle gives you. I do love kimchi, man. I'm gonna go to Korean barbecue sometime soon. Give me some kimchi. The Spider-Man trailer actually drop, or was it the leaked version of the trailer? When I get that feeling, I want Chipotle eating. Chipotle eating. How many calories in total am I trying to eat a day? At my size, I would like to do under 2,500 calories. I'll have to watch the real trailer. Nice. When I get that feeling, I need Chipotle Ethan. I would love to go to Chipotle with H3H3. Sit down and just talk to him about things. I feel like I could give H3H3 some unique guidance on life. Like, I was on the other side of his beefs with Leafy and Keemstar. I could sit down with him. I could be like, look, man, you got some work to do. You got to get through this. You're going to be a double Papa 2 times. You should care more about your family than your anger and hatred towards Keemstar. And or Leafy is here. But the Levy thing kind of handled itself. H3H3 was on the nose about that one. One Sonic says, stop singing, your voice is terrible. Then why do I get paid to talk? And why do people buy my songs? Just a question. I don't think I can even go through the border. I need to get a passport. I was supposed to do that during COVID, but everything was closed down. So I won't be going to Canada until I get that. Billy, just because Keemstar can be relatable in a conversation with you, that doesn't take away his horribly abusive tendencies. Maybe not. But sometimes people use somebody else's horribly abusive tendencies to hide their own abusive tendencies. And they call somebody else a scumbag repeatedly to keep the trail off themselves. Maybe you should think about that next time someone's telling you Keemstar is a bad guy. And ask yourself, Aren't most YouTubers pretty much bad guys? Don't they all make mistakes? That if we made them hold on to forever, would make it so they could never change for the better? And if they don't lose their platform, then they have a green light to be assholes because we never offered them any room to change? Are things going well, Blasian? That's exciting. I'm glad to hear that. It is pretty good, sexy eating music, huh? Soup, mate. We stick together in the soup like minestrone. Yeah, I've been a little lonely, but I'm only serving soup with a ladle. I don't need no label. I'm a changed man, and I could change, ma'am. That's the strange playing. Rapping and eating Chipotle is not conducive to a quality music experience. How to Feel Real says, I don't know, man. I see the bias here. Keemstar is a piece of shit, but in this instance, I agree that Ethan has also been a piece of shit. I was more speaking objectively about Keem than about their situation. Keem's in a unique situation where acting the way he acts gets him accomplishments, right? Very few people could be Keemstar and pull off Keemstar. And you think, oh, you could be an asshole and be successful? He's got friendly relationships with some of the biggest YouTubers, some of the biggest streamers, some of the biggest people in the current industry because of what he does and who he is. And if you see him operate behind the scenes, you'll notice that he treats people with respect and gives them opportunity in their weakest moments. And a lot of people get really angry at Keemstar and call him a bad man for reporting on drama. Because they'd wish he wouldn't report on their drama at a certain time period. But they come to him when they have drama they want to have pushed out. They use him as a platform when people think they messed up and they want to prove they haven't. They go there. Keemstar gives back to the community in many ways. He's a fan of this community. He's a fan of gaming. He's a fan of drama and YouTube. He's a fan. And it's hard for me to judge him when I see him trying to do better every time he realizes he's not doing good enough, right? Sometimes it takes him a long time to realize that. But I've seen him realize these things and strive to improve on it. I've known him for over 10 years on a personal level. And there's been probably a half a dozen times where I thought he was going to be canceled off the internet permanently way before canceling became a culture. And he didn't allow it to happen. And you can't just say, I'm not going to get canceled and not get canceled. You have to say, I'm not going to get canceled and I'm going to either do better or I'm going to do so bad that people will love me for doing as bad as I'm doing. And I don't think Keemstar doubled down in the bad way. I think Keemstar improved himself for the better the majority of those times. I think he worked harder not to make the mistakes he made by calling somebody a pedo and getting it wrong and realizing that his lazy work could have destroyed a man's career and livelihood. Now, the funny thing about that is it actually made that man's career and livelihood so much more fulfilling, right? Because the internet has a way of correcting the mistakes of Keemstar. If Keemstar does you wrong, the internet takes notice and champions you. It's happened time and time again. So it's hard for me to look at those situations and not see the growth that Keemstar made after making those mistakes, and then look at the people who initially suffered because he made a mistake, but then flourished afterwards. Keemstar will always be a 12-year-old boy inside. I think so. And I know people who have lied on Keemstar's name for clout and attention. Some of them were friends of mine. And I've personally seen Keemstar hurt because of the way the internet felt about him when in his heart of hearts he knew they were wrong. And what he did, he would rebuild. He would come back better and stronger. And when he came back better and stronger, I feel like he was a better person coming back from it. I feel like every obstacle, every mistake he made that became an obstacle improved him in some way. You can make as many mistakes, okay? You can make as many mistakes as you're willing to work your way out of. And it's going to get harder and harder the more you make. But the second you stop allowing people to work their way out of their mistakes, when you stop giving people incentive to be better people, when you just call them scum of the earth and write them off as if they're not human, if you actually consider them non-human, in my opinion, you're part of the problem. They brought back the McRib. I can't eat it though. I'm keto. How much emotional trauma do you really believe Keemstar has caused? Like where do you see this emotional trauma? I will tell you this, some of the things that Keemstar has said can be triggering to people who are dealing with emotional trauma. But you can't blame Keemstar for having shitty takes sometimes, for triggering something that you're dealing with personally. You can be mad at him. You can decide not to champion him, and you can publicly hate him, right? But what gives you the right to stop him from thinking stupidly? He made Gila cry. I think tears make us better. If you look back at the episode of the H3H3 podcast that Keemstar was on, it was Ethan and Gila that were dressed up like Scarce and flipping him shit, but also were treating him friendly, right? Like in the moment, they were flipping him shit, but they were also being very kind and friendly. And the next day when the internet was like, why did you do a podcast with Keemstar? They could have said, we thought it would be entertaining. We wanted to get to know Keemstar better as a human being and maybe eliminate some of the negativity out there. But instead, the official response was, yeah, we know some of you guys hate Keemstar, and we hate Keemstar too. And that's why this entire battle is happening, because they had him on their freaking podcast, and then the next day when the internet was like, how could you have Keemstar on? Because of a content cop that was put out about Keemstar. Assumedly, everybody at the time hated Keemstar. And they said, yeah, we hate Keemstar too. After treating him like a friend. In my opinion, that's scummy. That's backstabbing. Having him on your podcast and the next day, because the internet gets mad, you saying, yeah, we hate Keemstar too. We know some of you hate Keemstar. We hate him too. What is wrong with Shoe Nice? A whole lot. Depression. Alcoholism. More charisma than intelligence. There was some shit with Keem Basherverse and your ex like 6 years ago. Keem did apologize for whatever it's worth. I've seen him apologize to people privately, publicly. I've seen him take videos down because he got something kind of wrong. He said something about Onision owning 2 houses or something in a drama alert. And Onision said he's completely wrong. And I said, okay, I'll talk to him about it. And Keem said, oh, okay, yeah, no, if you got proof that's wrong, I'll take it down. And he took it down immediately. When H3H3 had Jake Paul on, and they called Banks, FaZe Banks from FaZe Clan, when they called him a woman beater and said that he beat a woman in a club, made him look like a horrible person, when Banks brought undeniable proof that Banks didn't do it, instead of H3H3 saying, yeah, you know, I'll have you on or I'll talk about it on my show, he said, I think you did enough on your own to prove that was wrong, so I'm not going to say anything to my audience. After you told your audience he beat a woman, and you're not going to go to fix that. I just see more integrity in Keemstar than I see from H3H3 a lot of the time. And that's why I feel like it's very hypocritical for people to say Keemstar is a bad guy when you can go side by side and call out H3H3 for many of the same things Keemstar's done. And I like H3H3. I'm not saying cancel H3H3. I'm saying quit letting H3H3 tell you who to hate. Because if he reflected on himself and said the same things about himself, I'm pretty sure he can convince you to hate himself. Which he might actually hate himself. He said he's on so many antidepressants that his wiener doesn't work. That's sad. Banks didn't beat that girl that worked for Jake Paul in a club. That didn't happen. Joe's alive and well. And I have 3 beverages, by the way. You want to support Trisha, but it's hard? You don't even have to support Trisha, right? Like, she makes money. She's going to be fine. She probably has enough money to live forever the way she does right now. But all these people who think that, like, these T channels complaining about Trisha aren't just doing it to feed into the trough and become a secondary trough with hand-me-down scraps. It's all part of the YouTube community, the commerce community. Same way so many people made so much money off Onision. And they could say anything about Onision, true or not, and the audience would believe it, to the point where people were having panic attacks or whatever, or mental breakdowns just looking at him because they knew in their heart of hearts that he was evil. Like, that's the type of shit, like, you don't have to make stuff up about Onision. He has enough negative quirks about him that you can just be like, this is why Onision is not a great human being. And you can point out the factual things that he would openly address. And that would be enough to say, maybe I shouldn't want to date this guy. He's got a horrible track history. He seems to be a narcissist. He seems to have other imbalances. But no, I would rather go get hurt myself. And then maybe you get hurt by Onision, maybe you don't. I had way too many friends that were friends with Onision that I met through Onision or knew of, and then we knew of Onision dependently. And those friendships ended terribly with Onision and them. And it just got to a point where I was like looking at the way he operates, and I'm like, damn. A lot of this really does come down to him just not treating people with respect when the relationship ends. The relationship, I say relationship as a friendship, anything. He has this way of like cutting people out of his life and making them feel like they don't matter and never mattered. And that's really hard when you look up to him because you were a fan of his. I had the benefit of one, not being angry when Onision would try and defriend me, which he tried on multiple occasions. And then I didn't react in any sort of like angry, sad way. And so he rethought and then was still my friend. And two, I wasn't a fan of Onision's when I started hanging out with him. Like, that's something that I had a leg up on of just about everybody else that ever hung out with him. They always had this fandom, like, parasitic fandom relationship with him. I just thought it was fun to make videos with him. I had a lot of fun shooting stupid videos. I have a lot of fun talking about drama with Keemstar. I have a lot of fun talking about magic cards with Boogie2988. I had a lot of fun talking about the Wu-Tang album and everything going on in the world in 2016 with Martin Shkreli. These are people... Do I miss Martin Shkreli? Yes. I very much do. He was a good friend. And I'm not a very good friend to him because I don't even know how to write him in jail right now. The anti-L community really went crazy for internet power trying to get him arrested because they don't like him. How to feel real. That's what happens though. Like you get this, it's virtue-tainment, right? Virtuous entertainment. I should be his prison pen pal. I should be. There was like multiple times that I bought stationery and pins just to write Martin Shkreli. And then I'd go to get his address and he got like changed out of prisons. It was bad timing. I'm just really bad at writing people in prison. When my cousin went in, when my friends went in, I'm so bad at contacting people in prison. Is the plate edible, Leon W? I'll have to eat it. I really wish that Onision was like a bad person to me. So I could have been like, yeah, fuck Onision. Fuck that guy. And get all the anti-O love and admiration. Just never got it. He was always pretty chill with me. Boogie's the worst of them all. Boogie's a fucking awesome guy. I love him. What's up, Jared's Vlogs? How you doing? I miss Blade and Shooter? Yeah. Shooter was a fucking cool dude. Blade, sober Blade was chill. Drunk Blade was crazy wild, man. Definitely, there's like a tale of two people right there. We had a lot in common. We're similar ages and we grew up in the Seattle area. Now I have to finish my 3 beverages. I think I'll finish my tea before I finish my cream soda, but I'll have a sip of cream soda. Jared's Vlogs. Fresh my memory. I know a lot of Jareds. Which Jared are you? Did you go by Jared on Battlecam? What's my favorite non-keto food? Oh, fuck. See, when I'm like morbidly obese, it's hard for me to pick favorites because I would just eat everything I wanted. The salmon skin is in a garbage can. One tea down. Down to 2 drinks. I really like tiramisu. If I had to think of like a pastry It might be Buca de Beppo tiramisu. Yum. Salmon skin for dogs at Trader Joe's. Cute. I'm like your sweet little puppy doggy. Oh. Oh. Alki David isn't a billionaire? Well, doesn't change my life any. I feel like I'm about to finish this zero sugar vanilla cream soda from Virgil's. But first I'm going to take this Chipotle bowl. Dispose of it. My buddy Joe on the RV with the knife. That was pretty wild. That could have gone so bad. I'm glad Joe was strong enough to one-handed wield the knife and one-handed keep everybody from taking it from him. Easily could have slashed everybody in that room up if the knife started moving around fast. Vancouver. Oh yeah. I gotta get my passport so I can even leave the country. Oh. Good old days. Good old days. Speaking of cancellations, I'm not really sure how I understand how Shane Dawson got canceled. It's not like anything he did or said wasn't seen by tens of millions as it happened. Yeah, that is kind of crazy that everything he did was completely public and everybody was fine with it. And then almost a decade later. But I don't think Shane Dawson is permanently canceled. Based on everything I know about Shane behind the scenes through like friends and stuff that I talked to about it, that know him, I think he kind of ducked out himself to collect his mind. I think he gets super stressed out in situations like that and he needed to take time away. He'll probably come back. I've heard people talking about he might be making a documentary on Britney Spears. His docs he was doing were fucking really good, right? Could I slam 3 Red Bulls, 3 Monsters, and Coke? Probably. Are you sure you can go to Canada with your birth certificate and your photo ID? Are you sure? I don't think you can do that anymore. I think they canceled that. Morbidly Obese says, my God, you get fatter every stream. Yeah, that's the problem with having a sickness, and I'm glad that you pointed it out. Didn't you see Trisha Paytas' video, dude? Fat shaming in 2021 is not okay. It's just bullying, man. Why are you bullying me? And I think my biggest problem with bullies, people bullying me about my weight, is that they do it because somewhere in their stupid little mind, they think that makes them better than me. One, you're not better than me in any conceivable way. But 2, attacking somebody makes you weaker than them. If you have to go out of your way to try and tear somebody down, that's your weakness. It's because you're not comfortable enough living your life happily. Not only is being fat okay, I'm better at being fat than you are at being thin. Like, I'm better at this shit, dude. We're built differently, and I'm still better at being me than you are at being you. Yeah, I got a lot to lose. You can follow in my footsteps. You can't walk up in my shoes. I've been beaten. I've been bruised. But your words ain't gonna stop me, man. Your verbs are not a noose. Can't do shit to me, man. I'm a killer. My weakness is a Chipotle salad, deputy dumb shit. It's a 575 calorie salad with 8 net carbs. But you wouldn't know about any of that, 'cause you don't have perception or depth. You just open your mouth and waste your breath messing with the king. Hey. Your dick is too short to fuck with God, so get up off. You're not even on my level, Papa. Your dick is too short to fuck with God. Get off my level. Oh no. You got nothing on me and you try, but you fail. But you got nothing better to do, so oh well. But I'm gonna sit here live and we gonna tell all you fake boner biting bastards to go to hell. I'm such a good singer. Princess Hyman says, Billy, how would you recommend my boyfriend to give me doggy style if I have a huge ass? Are you arching that back? Are you arching that back? Face down, ass up, arch the back. Are you arching that back? You got to present that tuchus, all right? If you got to kneel on something, if you got to get something to kneel on so Papa can hit it from the right angle, get yourself something to kneel on. Find ways to make it is arched. It is arched. If there's a will, there's a way. But you might not be built for that doggy. It's depending on how your weight sits, it's gonna change. It's gonna be different every time. I've had my fucking ding slip out of far smaller booties than some of the big old stinking dumpy rumps. It's not always about the booty size, is what I'm saying. It's all about you just gotta work it. Maybe you just don't do the doggy. Or maybe you find a way to make it work, but you gotta keep bending, you gotta hit different angles, you gotta get elevations. There's work. Morbidly obese, I'm ignoring you because you're not bringing anything new to the conversation. You're not worthy of my attention, not because I got smeared. I'm ignoring you because you're worthless. I'm also ignoring you because I have the opportunity to talk to other people about positive things Did you not just see me trying to help somebody improve their relationship sex life because I'm a good person? I'm going to waste my time with somebody like you when I have a good person to talk to? Like, what's wrong with you, Papa?
Lord Magicus donated $5. It's all fun and games until the Lotus comes out. See you on Friday at Actual Mania.
Oh, wow. Magicus, I'm going to show you my my new magic cards. Check this out, Magicus. Thank you for the dono, by the way. Where is it at? Where is it at? This is for Magicus. Oh my God, where is it at? There you go. Oh. I picked up a, I have my autofocus off. Picked up a Badlands, dude. This is my recent pickup. I'm so happy with it. I bought this in a parking lot from some guy. He had a jeweler's loop in his pocket. He had like his wife and kids in the car with him. And I picked up a $400 magic card in a parking lot. Sick in the head, dude. Badlands. We should call that Sweetlands. Sweetlands for the sweet boy. The boy's got cute little sacrifice deck going. Now that Magicus is here talking about magical cards. I don't know if this is worth much money right now, but it's so good in this sack deck. We need more Billy lives. I think that's true. I have a better demonic tutor that's not even sleeved up. I have the foil Japanese demonic tutor. But I don't play with it. I should put it in this deck. This deck's pump. It's got some pump in it. My cute sulfurous springs from Ice Age. I think I have a couple of those. Oh. My mana base is pretty pimped out. Got a whole bunch of the red-black lands. Got this Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. Elder Giant. It's a cute deck. I have a foil Treasure Vault that's not like this foil one like this. I put the non-foil one in here for some reason. I have a Japanese version of Chaos Warp too that I could have in here. This is not like, it's not my pimpiest of pimps. Those are cards that aren't even in decks or anything. That are just sitting. I could place them in here and pimp them out more. This Dockside Extortionist. So much money. We should jam an EDH game. I actually have plans to do 4-player EDH on my Twitch stream. I've been setting up the camera angles. Do you have a good face-down cam to play with? This guy's so good, this deck. Boom. Got the cliffs. Got the mesa. So much going on with this deck. My thick deck. Oh yeah, this is another pickup I got recently. I used to have one of these 15 years ago. I got it sent to me for being in the player rewards. And I sold it off like 15 years ago, like 10, 12 years ago. And I went and got another one back because I really loved this card when I used to have it. Princess
Princess
Hyman.
Hyman donated $10. Billy is a true gem. Sweet boy, I'd like to F. Hug.
I'm a huggable sweet boy. I went and got all the fetch lands for this. I didn't have them all in here up until like 2 days ago. I went and picked up the Badlands. I was like, dude, I'm gonna pimp this little deck out now that I got the Badlands for it. I'm gonna get all the little fetchies. I got 2 foil etched Aird's Mesas, Marshland. Then I have the Scalding Tarn and Verdant Catacombs regular. They're not foil. I have a foil Scalding Tarn, but since the Catacombs wasn't foiled, I put them in like that. I have them paired up. I have the 2 non-foil Expeditions, 2 non-foil Old Border, and 2 foil etched Old Border. And then the singular, the red-black, since it's both red and black in a red-black deck, that's the foil one. Arena Wolf, how you doing? I'm over here playing with my nerd cards. My nerd cards. All because I bought this $400 card in a parking lot, a grocery store parking lot. I was super psyched. Hey, what you want to say? What you want to do? We ain't got to play. How's it gonna be? What you about to see? See how this looks now that I took the focus off. Look at that. Look at that Magicus. Look at that Badlands Magicus. I think I might get an altar sleeve for it so that it has a cool border. It's pretty good condition. Can I ask Joe to come say hi? No. Ever played RimWorld? I don't think so. You're only here for the booty secrets, Booty Warrior. I got secrets. How you doing, Nilegeist? They're called foil, not hollow. Yeah, I think hollow is Pokemon or something. Peace out, Hyperbolic Time Chamber Strand. I'm about to cut out of here pretty soon, too. My meal's done. My simping on Trisha Paytas is done. And because of the person I am, I'm got my fucking magic cards out again. Nerd. Oh. You have 1 Scrubland, 1 Taiga, 1 Tundra, and 3 Tropical Islands. Not bad. This is my only dual land. The Badlands. I used to have so many. I used to have a play set of these, a play set of Underground Sea, and a play set of what's the Volcanic Island? Because I had a red, blue, black Underworld Dreams deck that I smashed people with. Asian. I'm sorry that I hurt you. Blasian, I'm sorry. Squirrels? Gimme squirrels? Well, I was going to put my magic cards away and wrap up the stream, but I don't need much reason to pull out my squirrel deck now. Show off my squirrel deck. I don't have Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's not magic cards. Let's whip out the squirrel deck now. I have to get a better deck box for this. My squirrel deck. Chatterfang Squirrel General. You like that? You like that shot, eh? I didn't have a Nekasar deck. It was before EDH even existed. This was back in like 1995 when I was playing. I want to build a Nekasar deck just in like in the spirit of the Underworld Dreams deck I used to have. Justin, thank you for enjoying the music. What's that? Is there no image?
Onion Spam donated $5.
Oh. Thank you, Onion Spam. The Squirrel deck, not too tight. It's kind of a loose playing deck. It's got a couple of accidental infinite combos in it, I think. I did pick up this Dreadhorde General for it, though. So cute. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card. Turns my squirrel tokens when they die into frickin' crazy card advantage. More card advantage. Toski, Bearer of Secrets. Another squirrel. So good. Quality dono. Now, the general's a squirrel. There's only a few squirrels in the actual deck, but when I play Species Specialist, I choose squirrel because I'm making so many squirrel tokens. We've drawn so many cards. Oh. This is a lot like the red-black deck. It's a green-black sacrifice deck. Hell yeah, we're owning the libs with facts and logic in this stream, my dude. Lolth Spider Queen. Lolth. Defense of the Heart. I just took this out of my red-black deck because I didn't have enough Magecraft triggers, I thought. What have I been up to? I've just been doing Drunken Peasants podcast, hanging out with the family a lot, and playing some Magic cards like a nerd. That's been my main go-to. Fucking nerd.
Jason Blaha donated $5. Ignore this. This is mercenary spam. 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 Ignore this. This is mercenary spam.
I ignored that. It was mercenary spam. It's worth $1 million. Exactly. I agree. Doubling season. I should get a parallel lives for this deck. It's good for the goose. It's good for the gander. Whip out my salamander. I'm about to slander anybody talking trash about me. You can't do it without me. Oh yeah. It's like the cute new dragon. I have to take good care of my cards. They're so precious. No, they're just, I saw that you could double sleeve them when I started playing again. People were double sleeving, and I was like, well, I have to double sleeve. Everybody double sleeves their cards. I have to double sleeve my cards. I have to get a better deck box because this one's a little tight. Oh. I have a Spotify playlist? I don't. Join the tournament? What's the tournament? Backstreet's back. All right. Sing us some NSYNC. Let me see which NSYNC song I know. I'm not sure what NSYNC song I know. Let me see. Let me see if I can sing it to this lo-fi music. Your love is like a river, peaceful and deep. Your soul is like a secret that I never could keep. When I look into your eyes, I know that it's true. God must have spent a little more time on you. A little more time on you. A little more time on you. Hey. Your love is like a river, so peaceful and deep. Your soul is like a secret I never could keep. When I look into your eyes, I know that it's true. God must have spent a little more time on you. A little more time on you. A little more time on you. On you. When I look into your eyes, know that it's true. That God must have spent a little more time on you. What's up, Gregory House? How you doing? Do I play Dungeons and Dragons? Not really. Not really. I wouldn't mind playing a good game with a good DM. If it was like, I want to stream it though. That'd be cute. What the actual fuck am I singing? I'm singing NSYNC's God Must Have Spent a Little More Time on You. Let me pause this background music that was kind of, it goes, your love is like a river, peaceful and deep. Your soul is like a secret that I never could keep. When I look into your eyes, I know that it's true. God must have spent a little more time on you. It's in sync. It's in sync. Hey, I was requested to sing it in sync, and you know how I am with requests. I'm a people pleaser, a nipple teaser, a Bill Fridge, stick 'em in the freezer. I eat the beaver like a biscuit. With the milk and cookie, I could dip it. I'm a dipshit. I eat liquid bitches for breakfast. Next, it's the necklace. The pearl, put it on a girl, playing with the curl. My name is not Earl, put you on a list, that's the gist if I swirl. Figure it out, little bruises. Figure it out. Exactly. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out, little bruises. Figure it out, little bruises. Hey.
Royal the Simp donated $7. That song makes me melt.
Sorry if you're a popsicle and I'm the blazing summer sun. Hey. I did like that song though. I remember when I heard that, might have been the first NSYNC song I ever heard. And I was like, oh, cute. And like every pop song, get stuck in your head forever. Para todo. I'm hitting the mainstream. Playing what do you mean Farmville? Did you see my phone? Did you see my phone? It's not Farmville. It's actually a damn it's like a solitaire game. You got to play solitaire through the fields while you farm fruit. I don't know. It's weird. I don't play Candy Crush. I started playing the game because this website told me they'd pay me $25 to get to level 11. And I haven't stopped. I've just been playing it ever since. Oh. I do not know. I get so lonely. I get so lonely, then I go on Farmers Only, and I find a bull to pull my plow. I get so lonely, then I go on Farmers Only, and I find a bull to pull my plow. I'm getting cucked. Did I get my $25? So, no, I didn't get my $25. And I thought I got scammed. But then I went back and I looked at the asterisk. And the asterisk said that I had to turn on where the app can follow me. And I definitely remember saying no, I didn't want the app to follow me. So I play this game because they said they paid me $25. And I fucked it up and did it wrong. And I'm still playing the goddamn game. But that being said, that same website did pay me out like $100 for doing like other bullshit. I started doing it when I went down to LA a couple months ago because I was like sitting in the airport and I was there sitting for hours and I got an email that said earn money for taking surveys, and I was like, fuck it, I'm sitting here in the airport with nothing to do. You know how it is. You know what it is. Everything I do it big. Whatever collab with Blade again? Yeah. Heard Blade's doing better now. That's good. This lo-fi playlist is on a website, pretzel.rocks. And they have a thing that clips in when you're like live streaming to Twitch and stuff, and you can have it layered into the browser. I just am using the internet browser. I have the page open there, and I chose Lo-Fi Station, and it's playing on my browser right now. What's up, Ketra? McGee, how you doing? Can we get a low-key link to this playlist? I literally don't know how to link to the playlist, but this is the website, okay? Go to this website, and it's supposed to be for streaming. And you can just choose lo-fi, other stations. Oh, I don't have YouTube safe. I wonder how bad this is going to be. It's got 4,484 YouTube safe tracks and 366,936 Twitch safe tracks. Lol. No wonder I got claimed last time I used this. I just enabled YouTube safe. We'll see what happens now. Igby eats pasta. I love you too. How you doing? Uh-oh. Let's see how bad the stuff gets now that I put YouTube safe. That's how far I read into this. I usually use it on Twitch. I'm going to refresh. See what happens now that I hit play. This the same one from before, right? We'll just assume that it's YouTube safe then. Skip over. Beautiful baby. Magicus, I don't give people swords just because they ask for them, Magicus. Duh.
Look, you and me on the Charles River. I could die right now, Glenn. I'm just happier.
This song's got a guy talking on it? That scared me. The quality. Tim Dillon is funny. I watch him a lot. Tim Dillon is really good at just going off and talking. I like that a lot. I should aspire to one day be able to just sit and talk for 4 hours. Be pretty chill. I see. It's like DP. I'm good enough for Twitch, but not YouTube. LOL. No, I just had to tell you that I don't just give people wrenches because they ask for them. I still gave you one, sucker. Tim Dillon is funny, yeah. Oh, yeah. Vasast, I miss the IRL streams too. I need to get out and start doing them again. Speaking nonsense continuously is surprisingly hard to do. It's storytelling, it's jokes, it's a mixture of a lot of things. I don't know if it's necessarily nonsense, but definitely just going off and talking straight with no clear directives or objectives, which I'm not even sure if that's what he does. He might have like a checklist of points that he goes through to keep himself going, or he could just turn the camera on and talk. It's impressive either way, but it's impressive to just kind of basically be a one-man show. He's got his little engineer there on there with him, but he only chimes up when like directed to, pretty much. It's good stuff. Thumbs up. What's up, Cody? How you doing, brother? That improv. But even improv, like improv in a group setting, you're playing off of everybody else with the yes and you're basically you're not just alone there. When you're just basically the driving force of the conversation and you're talking for an hour and a half, hour, 2 hours to keep people's attention, it's not an easy thing to do. And to do it funny the whole time is fantastic. He probably has a few things he wants to touch on. Is that a wiener joke? Oh. How you feel bad about what you have to do to me in Actual Mania? I don't feel bad. I'm a god, Magicus. You can't tear down a god. Magicus, did I show you my my Scarecrow deck? Tickle my tummy with nuts and honey. Go on. Tickle my tummy with the nuts and honey. Now my butt is runny. Diarrhea, try and see ya. I got a spatula. I'll send you back to Dracula in Transylvania.
And I think
I'll deck you in your cranium.
one way or the other. A lot of people feel like
Underwear, I'm staining them.
they have a
Hey.
they have a TV.
I didn't have like porn up on my phone. I forgot it was there on the camera.
Sit around and talk about that.
Not that I sit here and watch porn on my phone while I stream to you guys.
But in so
Not that I don't
it's
either.
Actually, reality, it doesn't count.
What's a God to a non-believer? Exactly. All I gotta do to claim that I'm a God is believe in myself, and boom, it works. I did show it to you. Did I have these land in it? Like, this is my favorite edition because everything in here is my land base. I just love this land base. It's so cute. Of course, this is the angle. I wonder if there's, I don't know, too much glare here.
You know, I mean, when I was younger,
I might have to get a wall up to
I
reduce
had,
glare.
but never quite finished and never finished recording.
I have the cutest mana base in this deck.
And no one knows that those
Because
songs
everything is, there's like 39, I think, changelings in here. Or 29 maybe.
count
Might be
into
30 changelings.
finish it
29, 30.
and then put it out into the world.
So I just got this mana confluence for it too.
But there comes a time when
The triomes.
moving on, I think,
Durd.
is vital. Otherwise, you're just holding on to all of these old works. And I think if you want to grow as any sort of creative person, you need to finish things.
This is Magic the Gathering cards. But Auntie's Hovel, it comes into play untapped if you reveal a goblin card. Secluded Glen does the same for fairies. This does the same for merfolk. This is the same for elves. There's one in here that's red-white. This is for giants too. But all these cards count as fairies and merfolks and goblins. This is every creature type. I don't know. I love this deck. Oh. I just love it. I love it. I got crazy burps, man.
That cliche of art is not finished, it's
The
abandoned.
glare only really happens in that one corner.
But you have to finish and
That one side. I got to figure out a way to reduce that glare.
otherwise you're just the guy talking about your art. And you're
I wonder
not
if
the
it
guy
reduces
doing
if I cut off the...
You get better by doing it, finishing it, learning from that process, and moving on to the next thing.
Yeah, I think it's the overhead glare. I don't know how to fix that, dude. I don't know how to fix all that. Expedition Dust Bowl? What does Dust Bowl do? Prismatic Vista? Boom. Cavern of Souls Expedition foil? Maybe I should get the fetch lands for this deck. Get a set of 10 fetch lands just for this deck. Take out the Terramorphic Expanse. You miss all the games, Blasian? Maybe. I could turn off the front-facing light and I wouldn't get the glare. Use a lamp. Glare is hard. I don't want that Dust Bowl. I have a Strip Mine that I could put in a deck that I never play with. That's the Chipotle talking. Get the spotlight lamp so you can direct them at certain spots. Maybe that'll be the answer. What I have right now is a key light. Maybe I could direct it differently to light my face and not hit the hit the game at all. I'll have to see about that. Any thoughts on Squirmy and Grubs? I don't know what that is. No land hand after all that shuffling. Boo. Oh, it's repeatable? Oh, you sacrifice a land. Okay, yeah. It's okay. I don't like land destruction in my decks, though. I have a strip mine that I don't even think about putting in a deck. I'm doing good lately, man. What is Squirmy and Grubs? Why don't I know that? Dragon's always top tier. You got the photo shoot? Go get it, Royal Black. That beautiful baby blue, I know, right? It's pretty. This would be a great hand. I'd definitely keep this. Oh, Universal Automaton? Dude. All right, so draw a card. Depending on if my opponents were playing green, I want to have the Gemhide Sliver turn 2. I don't want to name Cavern of Souls as Sliver, I think. I want to do Scarecrow so I can get the Scarecrow out on turn 5 or earlier. So I'd probably go the World Tree. Oh, let's see. Now I say Scarecrow. Play Gemhide Sliver. Turn 3 comes along. Play the Path of Ancestry tapped. Play the Changeling. Turn 4 comes out. Play the Exotic Orchard. And pay 5, play the Reaper King. And play 6 to play Moth Dust Changeling and destroy the most gnarliest permanent on the board. I gotta fix this overhead glare. It's killing me. If I turn this off, then it's fine. It's gotta turn on the light above me. Once he comes out, naming Scarecrow helps me get my 5th color for Reaper King, right? It's important. If I turn my overhead light on, I could probably be okay. I gotta figure out a better way to light my face that doesn't blow up the game board here. Stop fake playing and real play you. I want to set up a 4-way game for Twitch, so let's figure out a time that we can play, get 2 more people to play. I was talking to another guy who's plays Magic and follows the streams and stuff. He might want to play, so. My autofocus is pretty bad right now. It's because I turned the light. The lighting is low in here. Let's see what happens when I turn. Let me see. Yeah, it's just the lighting is bad. Ski Mask Andy would rock me? No. Is he going to come beat up Gucci's next to me and I'm going to stand there and let him hit Gucci's without doing anything to fight back? It's actually pretty dark in here. I can barely read the cards, but the camera picks it up pretty well. If I had the better lighting, it would be pretty damn clear. All my homies whack canines. Whatever that means. Come on. I spent $200 on this overhead light. I think maybe I'll lower it and tilt it a little differently. I might be able to fuck with the light source a little more. Make it a little better. But not right now. I've been good, Joe. I've been good. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream now, though. Gone for almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache, a little tired. I got that Chipotle headache kicking in. I don't think the IRL days are permanently behind me at all. I think that they're very much on my mind. I want to get back out and do IRL. I want to go travel. Hey, but yeah, glad you enjoyed it, Igby. I do want to get out and do those IRLs again. I've been thinking about it a lot. I got to get back out of the swing of things and do them. I've just been visiting family a lot in my downtime and going to the movies. Now the movies are open again. I've been in like a weird personal state, you know? But I got to get out of that. Buy an RV. I got to connect on brand new RVs. Maybe I should drop 100K on one. Yeah. But Sweet Boy Cuddle Club. I should just do Sweet Boy Cuddle Club IRLs. Invite people to come cuddle on an IRL. Do Cuddle Club. That'd be cute, right? Come out and hang, Magicus. Ben and I were talking very quickly in passing the other day. And he talked about maybe like having an event where we meet up somewhere. And I was talking about maybe we could rent a movie theater and have like a film festival where we invite people to come out and just watch like a movie or two with us and hang out and do drinks or whatever afterwards or during. Gotta get the fuck out of here. School bus living is great. Move my phone. Oh yeah. I have all my DMs open, don't I? Lol. You'd see Egghead messaging me. His dad passed away this morning. That's what I was responding to. He sent the eulogy and said, hey, I want this read on the DP News segment tomorrow. And I think we'll do it. Yeah, the mask mandates were effective today. Went to Chipotle and saw a guy get kicked out for not having a mask on. Throw a mattress in the back. You like that Trish content? Trish is so content. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm definitely gonna wind down and think about everything we talked about tonight. Maybe I'll be back to IRL sooner than later. What's cracking? Walter Lowerman. I'm leaving. I'm have a good night, though. I'm glad you stopped by. Let me see if there's any movies playing right now. If there's a movie in the theater, then I'ma go and see her before I leave. I'll look at the movie list. Tick-tock. Hands on the clock. Hands on the cock. What? Nasty man. Nasty man. Hey. Love you too, everybody. And Igby and everybody. And Igby. Oh no. I can go try and see The Protege again. I went to go see it the other day and I left halfway through because I had to pee. Starts in 10 minutes. Where's Joe's hot sister? She doesn't live here no more. She used to be my roommate. Now she's not. Oh. All right, guys. Love you very much. Have a good night. Bye-bye.